What's good, everyone? Today I'll be showing you the best loot rooms on every map to make a quick 30 to 50k, along with finding some blueprints, and the raids usually only take 5 minutes. These raids are only good though on night raids, so if there's a night raid on, then just get onto that map, check the map loot room on this video, and then go ahead and loot it. Other than that, jumping right into it. Before we jump into it, here are the timestamps up on screen. You can just skip to the map that you want to see the loot room for, so you don't have to watch all of it if you don't want to. Alright, the first location is on Spaceport, next to the departure building, kind of to the left of this outcropped wing right here. Zoomed out, it is over here, next to the departure building. You can see on my mark where my player is. On the outside, this is what it looks like. You want to come through either of these doors, it doesn't matter. There's usually a metal detector, so it's going to make noise if the red light's on. You can go ahead and break that real quick, and then just take a left from here, and then you're going to want to breach this door. Now, on the map, it is in this corner. That's what it looks like on the map. And then after you go ahead and breach, there's going to be a ton of red lockers, and sometimes a weapon case spawn in here. Once you loot everything, I will go ahead and come back and show you what the loot looks like. I'm in with not a free loadout, but no loadout right now, so nothing in my inventory. The cost is 0, but you can see tons of red lockers, a security breach if you have the perk for it, and then back here, there can be a weapon case spawn, there can be bag spawns up front here, and then just loot all of the lockers. So I'll come back and show you after I looted everything. After I've looted everything, which is all the red lockers here, you can go ahead and see I have 35,000 in profit. There was less lockers than usual, and of course you'll get more if you got the security breach perk, but lots of trinkets in this room, so very good if you're trying to make money fast. And on the map here, there's an extract west elevator if it's open, and south elevator if it's open. Something I forgot to add is when coming out of the room, taking a right, going down here, there can be a bag spawn right under here, like a medical bag spawn or a grenade bag. Sometimes that'll spawn. Alright, our next spot on Dam Battlegrounds is on the top left of the control tower. This is what it looks like from outside. Right here where my ping is. From the very outside of it, not on the map wise, this is what it looks like. There's the control tower. You want to come in here, go ahead and close all the doors behind you, as it makes it harder for people to follow, and it will make noise if people open the doors. Once you get down here, there should only be one way to go, which is the left. You're going to want to put the drawbridge down, and then run across this. After you cross, there's going to be a breach door. First, put up the bridge, so if you hear anyone come down, they can't just run over and shoot you. After the bridge is up, go ahead and breach this door. Once it's breached, there can be weapon cases inside, other types of cases, all types of loot. Get this off, go on in here. Always close the door behind you. You got a weapon case right here, light ammo, a Berletta, nothing great in that yet. 2 red lockers. Get all these, shotgun ammo, just lots of ammo in that one. This one is full. I've never seen a locker like this actually in a while. Get all of those, and then 2 security breaches if you have that perk. Now once you're done looting this room, come out of this, set down the next bridge. You can go ahead and re-close this door if that makes you feel better. Nobody can come from here, so it doesn't matter. Always keep watching behind you to make sure no one's coming. And people can also come down here too. Once you're here, set this bridge up, get the next bridge down. This door right here just leads back up to the top. As you can see, this takes you to the top. You do not want to go there yet. Go across this next bridge, and remember to set the bridge back behind you, pick it back up, and here's another breach door. In here, it's going to be about the same as the last deal. There can be weapon cases, lockers, breach containers, all that type of stuff. Once you get this on open, always be checking to make sure nobody's coming. Close the door behind you, and then you have 2 breach things, a medical bag right here. So get all of this. Venator blueprint right there if you didn't have it. I have it sadly already. Check the 2 breach containers. There's one here, one on the other side. And then I'm pretty sure there's a chance for a security breach locker to spawn. I'm not certain on that though. Also keep in mind, I went in with only 2 adrenaline shots. There's a trinket. And the 2 adrenaline shots only cost about, like, I'd say 2k at max. So far we're at 25,000 profit roughly. Go and lower this bridge, close the door. And there's one more spot. Right down here. If you want to finish your run because you have really good stuff, you could just leave going up this way. That leads back up to the surface as well. Put the bridge back up. Or you could keep coming down here. Roll, wipe before you hit the ground. Bet. And then go up the ladder here. And to your left, there's going to be chances for weapon case spawns, grenade spawns, stuff like that. So we have a grenade spawn, grenade case, wolf pack. That's nice. Then we got just random things. We got a ammo case right here. Pick that up. Sometimes these can have blueprints in them, so always check those. And then another breach container. After you search all of this, you can go ahead and check your map. Look at that. We got another wolf pack and another blueprint. I already have this. Very nice. This spot is very good, but it can be very contested at times. If you don't get here first, I wouldn't recommend going here unless you want to fight people. Then you can extract at either all the way down here, which is pretty far, North Complex, or just right here, water treatment elevator. That's only about, I think it's about 300 meters away.
Head home at the water treatment
Yeah, 360 meters away. You can drop down here, you will take a little bit of damage, but then you just keep running. Okay, our spot on Buried City is at the red tower in the L section of it, right there, next to Plaza Rosa. You can't see the name when zoomed all the way out, so you have to zoom in down here, red tower. You can see my waypoints. This is what it looks like from the outside. You'll see the red tower in the back, the window right there. The metro station is right here. First you want to go through the window here, come up the stairs, and then on your left there's always going to be red lockers to loot. There's going to be breachable containers there. There's going to be sometimes a container back here, always a security breach for the perk if you have it. And then sometimes there can be a weapon case spawn there. Once you loot that whole room, come out the side of the door right here, go up the ladder, and then to the right here, there's going to be white containers, sometimes a gun spawn right there, and 2 breachable containers. After you loot all that, then you can go extract either Eastern Station if it's open, or the next closest one would be around Western Station, a bit farther. I'll come back and show you the loot I got. After I looted everything I showed you earlier, I got about 20,000 in profit. It usually will be better if you have either of the gun cases spawn. I did have to get into a new game after I showed you what to loot, as someone killed me and I had no gun. But that was about 3 minutes of my time. The game's only at 27 minutes. I can go extract right here. So in total, that's about 4 minutes for 20,000 loot. And you should get more, especially if you have security breach perk. Now for our spot on Blue Gate. The spot on Blue Gate, this is what it looks like from the outside. It is called Reinforced Reception. Here's my mark, zoomed out. You can't see the name, you gotta zoom in. But coming up to it, you can go in through the front door right here, and then go instantly down either of the zip lines. Once down the zip line, you want to go out here. If you took the other zip line, you'd be there. To the left here, through this door, open this, and then there's a breach door right here. Go ahead and breach this door, and inside there's tons of loot. Now this is a very contested spot, so if you do not get here first, it will probably already be looted, or someone will come. I brought a door blocker with me. I would advise you to do the same. So I can just go ahead and slap the door blocker on, just in case anyone comes. There's a weapon case in here, so you get weapons. There's 2 breach lockers, which I do have the passives for. I will not include that loot in here in case not everyone does. And then these right here have lots of goodies in them most of the time. This is not during a night raid, by the way, but I decided to just go ahead and do it during a day raid because of the included weapon case, guarantee spawn. So sometimes you will get really good stuff out of that, sometimes maybe just a green Berletta. But I loaded in with nothing except a door blocker, and these 3 right here was about 3,000. And just off of this little 2.5 minute expedition, I got a blueprint from here. I know it's not one of the best, but you can get better ones. And then 18,000 in loot. If you did have the security breach, then I'll show you what's inside here. Go ahead and open the first one up. Ammo, crafting materials, Osprey 2, which is nice, wolf pack. So if you have security breach, this is a very nice area to come to. And then the second one right here, go ahead and open this up. A bit smaller than the last one, but tons of ammo, grenades, and then just crafting parts. Overall, this is one of my favorite spots to go to, as I am pretty lucky with it in the regards of blueprints and guns. And finally, our spot on Stella Montes. You do not need to wait for a condition to loot the spot, as there are none yet on Stella Montes, but you want to come to the loading bay section, which is on the top floor, I'm pretty sure, and then go to the very top of the loading bay. It is right here where my character is, next to Cargo Dock B, coming down here. If you look from the outside, it is right here. You can come up here and you'll see a zip line. That's how you know you've seen it. Across this whole top area, there's one zip line that goes across. You want to be at the bottom part of it. And there's weapon case right there. Usually that spawns, usually it doesn't. But right down here, there can be a crate spawn right there. There are 2 filing cabinets here, so loot all these. And this spot is mostly good for the gun case if it spawns, and it can give you some materials for your workbenches if you don't have them fully upgraded. After you loot that, come to the right here, jump across, jump up this, and then come up here. Up here, there's 2 more crates right here. Loot those. Got a gun from that one. Get this one here. And then right down here, there is 2 more. Sometimes 2. Right now it's only 1. Go ahead and loot that one. And then down here there can be a grenade spawn. Right there, it's like a grenade case, which can have wolf packs. And then there's more spawns for the cases right here. Lots of humidifiers, cooling oil. And then if the gun case were to spawn for you, then you can jump right up on here, jump onto this one, and then grab the gun case. So there's a free renegade and some ammo for it. This is one of the weaker spots, but it is very low-key and not many people have hit it or know about it, so it is just free, easy loot. All I came in with was a Kettle 2 and 20 light ammo, which was about like 2k, so this is 18k profit, but the big part is the free renegade and free crafting recipe stuff. In total, Stella Montes and the Buried City map will be the ones you want to go to if you want no fighting. Almost no one will go to these during the raid, but they have the least value in loot, as you do have to rely on the gun case spawning, and if the gun case doesn't spawn, it won't be that much you get. In the middle you have Spaceport. It is a 50-50 whether people go there, so you could either get there, no one goes there the whole match, and you get out with tons of loot, as has the red locker, security breach, and the gun case, or you could go there and it's totally looted already, or someone is in there looting. And then finally, Dam Battlegrounds and Blue Gate will have the most activity, but they have the highest loot return value. So if you get there and you don't get out quick, then you will probably run into other people that are trying to fight you for the loot. But if you do want to go there and get the loot quickly, they did give me the highest return, as I got a blueprint on Blue Gate and a blueprint on Dam Battlegrounds, doing it my first time, and tons of trinkets and wolf packs. That's all for today. Go ahead and like and subscribe so you don't miss any new content from me. If you have any loot spots that you want to share with others, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. Other than that, I'll see you topside.